Greetings, friends. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Rizki Prajna Siwi from Class 12 Social Sciences 2 with the roll number 27. Our journey today takes us through the captivating world of the rock cycle, a tale of transformation from molten magma to diverse, exquisite rocks. This adventure unfolds in three monumental stages: the birth of igneous rocks, the journey of sedimentary rocks, and the transformation into metamorphic rocks. Today we will be uncovering the hidden mysteries behind rock cycle, from the inception of magma to the transformation into beautiful, diverse rocks. Let's begin with the first phase: igneous rocks. Picture the core of our planet, a realm of unimaginable heat and intense pressure. It's here where our journey begins, with the birth of magma. This molten rock, a fiery blend of melted minerals, is the raw material from which igneous rocks are formed. Now imagine this magma, driven by buoyant forces, rising upwards, journeying towards the Earth's surface. As it ascends, it navigates through cracks and fissures, and sometimes it even creates its own pathways. This journey can be swift, or it can take thousands of years, but eventually, the magma reaches a point where it can rise no further. Here, at or near the Earth's surface, the magma encounters a drastically different environment. The surrounding temperature is much cooler, and this causes the magma to solidify. As it cools, the magma undergoes a process of crystallization. This is a pivotal moment, as it's during this phase that the magma transforms into solid rock. The type of rock that forms depends on the composition of the magma and the rate at which it cools. For instance, when magma cools slowly, deep within the Earth's crust, it forms coarse-grained igneous rocks like granite. On the other hand, when magma erupts onto the Earth's surface as lava and cools rapidly, it forms fine-grained igneous rocks such as basalt or andesite. Each igneous rock, whether it's a chunk of granite or a shard of basalt, tells a unique story of its fiery birth and crystalline transformation. These rocks form the bedrock of our continents and the ocean floor, shaping the landscapes we see around us. So from the heart of our planet to the surface, through heat, pressure, ascent, and cooling, we've witnessed the amazing birth of igneous rocks. This is the amazing first step in the rock cycle. Next, let's tackle sedimentary rocks. These are the storytellers of the rock world, each layer holding precious information about the Earth's past. But how do these rocks form? It all begins with weathering. This process is a bit like nature's demolition crew. Wind, rain, ice, and even plants and animals break down existing rocks into smaller pieces, known as sediment. But the journey is far from over for these tiny fragments. Moved by water, wind, or ice, the sediment embarks on a trip that can take it miles away from its original location. This process is called erosion, nature's way of transporting sediment from one place to another. Over time, these sediments pile up in layers, often in basins or depressions on the Earth's surface. These piles of sediment can become incredibly thick over millions of years. Imagine a stack of paper that's been accumulating on your desk, only on a much, much larger scale. As more and more layers pile up, the pressure increases on the layers at the bottom. This pressure, along with the heat from the Earth's interior, causes the sediments to compact and cement together, transforming into sedimentary rock. This transformation creates a wide variety of rocks, from sandstone formed from sand, mudstone from fine-grained silt and clay, to limestone formed from the calcium carbonate shells of marine organisms. Each type of sedimentary rock tells a different story about its journey and the environment it formed in. This process takes time, a lot of time. We're talking millions, even billions of years, but the results are incredibly diverse and awe-inspiring. Sedimentary rocks form some of the most spectacular landscapes on Earth, from the red sandstone cliffs of the Grand Canyon to the white limestone cliffs of Dover. So, the next time you pick up a pebble on the beach or admire a towering cliff, remember the long journey that rock has taken from weathering to deposition to become the small piece of Earth's history that you hold in your hand. Welcome to the world of metamorphic rocks. In our journey through the rock cycle, we've now arrived at the stage where existing rocks undergo a remarkable transformation. Imagine, if you will, a simple piece of limestone or a humble chunk of sandstone. Under the immense pressure and intense heat deep within the Earth, These rocks are about to embark on a journey of transformation. The process begins when these rocks are buried deep within the Earth's crust. Here, they're exposed to conditions that are vastly different from those on the surface. The temperature rises and the pressure increases. This is not a quick change. No, this process takes thousands, even millions of years. But the wait is worth it. Under these extreme conditions, the rocks start to change. Their structure, their composition, and even their very minerals are altered. The rocks are heated, squeezed, and reshaped. This process, known as metamorphism, is where metamorphic rocks get their name. It's a Greek word that means change form. Imagine a piece of clay being molded by a potter's hands. It starts off as something ordinary, but with time and effort, it's transformed into something extraordinary. That's what happens to rocks during metamorphism. They're reshaped into something new, something different, something beautiful. The outcome of this transformation? Stunning metamorphic rocks like marble, which is formed from limestone, and slate, which originates from shale. These rocks are not only beautiful to look at, but they're also incredibly useful. Marble, for instance, has been used for centuries in art and architecture, while slate is a popular choice for roofing and flooring. Metamorphic rocks, like marble or slate, are testament to the extraordinary transformative power of the rock cycle. They remind us that change, no matter how slow or intense, can lead to remarkable results. So, next time you see a piece of marble or slate, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey it has undergone. Through heat, pressure, and time, it has been transformed from something ordinary into something truly extraordinary. Now let's look at the whole picture. The rock cycle is a continuous adventure, an epic tale of transformation that unfolds over millions of years. It all begins with molten magma, deep within the Earth. Under immense heat and pressure, this magma rises to the surface, cooling and crystallizing to form igneous rocks like granite, basalt, and andesite. But the story doesn't end there. These igneous rocks, exposed to the elements, are weathered down into sediments. These sediments, carried by wind and water, accumulate elsewhere, compacting over time to form sedimentary rocks like sandstone, mudstone, and limestone. Yet the cycle continues. These sedimentary rocks, buried deep within the Earth, are subjected to intense heat and pressure, altering their structure and mineral composition, and giving birth to metamorphic rocks like marble and slate. And so, the cycle goes on, an endless dance of creation, destruction, and rebirth. Each stage of the cycle, each type of rock, reveals a unique chapter in Earth's history. Together, they weave a complex and beautiful tapestry that tells the story of our planet. Each rock has its own unique story, and together they create the beauty and complexity of our Earth. Thank you for joining our journey through the rock cycle. We've traveled from the fiery birth of magma, witnessed its transformation into diverse and beautiful rocks, and unveiled the mysteries hidden beneath the Earth's surface. With every step of this journey, we've seen how time, pressure, and the elements craft the stones beneath our feet. It's a process that spans millions of years, each rock telling its unique story. Together, they weave a tapestry of beauty and complexity that makes up our planet. We hope that this adventure has sparked a newfound appreciation for the rocks that surround us every day. They're not just stones, they're testaments to the incredible power of natural processes. So the next time you see a rock, remember the miraculous journey it's been on. See you next time, and happy exploring in the world of geology.